that lady, that woman, that Ukrainian refugee that got bludgeoned to death on the train.
Because she was white.
Yeah, what was that all about? How was that guy, because he had like 15 felonies against his name, how was he free to go and murder someone like that?
Yeah, Irina Zarutska, beautiful young girl. This girl could have been a model for Victoria's Secrets or some big magazine, beautiful. She was killed because she was white by a black man that had been let out of, who had been in and out of like 14 or 15 times, been let out of the system, been let out of jail for crimes he had committed by a judge or a magistrate who wasn't even a lawyer. She hadn't even passed a bar exam. And so what's happening now, this is how the lack of a meritocracy in the United States and this DEI that's still lingering even in the Trump era because Trump couldn't come in. He can't do it all overnight, right? Hasn't even been in office a year yet. And I think he's working as fast as a human being can possibly work to get all of these, last vestiges of the Biden administration out of our government. You can't do it all at once. So you still have all these lingering symptoms of the old era, the Biden era. So you still have these holdovers and these judges that are still in. This magistrate didn't even pass the bar exam. She wasn't even a lawyer. Now she's a judge. This is what's happening because of this DEI. We want to see more people of color in these positions of power, in these judicial positions or whatever the position of power is. We've totally abandoned the need for people to earn what they get in America. But it's coming back under Trump. It's coming back. But that was a result of this terrible magistrate's decision to let him out of jail once again. And what did he do? He went, didn't even say a word to the girl sitting behind her, got up and stabbed. What kind of piece of shit coward do you have to be to stab a young girl like that from behind with no warning? What kind of piece of shit do you have to be?
And he sat there and he contemplated that for a while. He made a solid decision. I'm going to end her.
And then when he got up, he said, I just got that white girl. I just got that white girl. So we know right there it was a hate crime. So he needs to be tried. And if it were up to me, he'd be skinned alive in front of the public. That would be his punishment, is that he should be skinned alive in front of the public. And, I wish that could be adjudicated as such. So that's what I would like to see for someone who does something like that. Same person that shot Charlie Kirk, skinned alive publicly. Of course, after he's been found guilty, that should be his legal punishment. I'm not saying people should go out and do that, but yeah, skinned alive publicly, I think that's what should happen.
Yeah, I think most people would agree with you there because they were both harrowing, unprovoked, unnecessary, completely avoidable murders. End of life, terrible note to end on. But before I ask you the final question, which will be more of a chirpy one, where can